It's going down. Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praises, honor, glory, respect, and blessings to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Racha Kwadash. Salutations to the Lord's elect on the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth in sincerity while patiently waiting for Yahweh Shai's return. And as always, I would like to give double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, which have taught us everything we know through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. And welcome to another series of It's Going Down, being brought to you by the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. It says, United States troops deployed near Russian border. Estonia's defense ministry has announced the arrival of an American infantry company as part of NATO's presence in the country. And what you see right there, you see what these could be NATO troops, but I'm not for sure. I don't see the flag on their uniforms, so these are U.S. soldiers. Okay, so these are U.S. soldiers right here. Tells you right here, file photo, U.S. soldiers in Ida, Beru country, northern eastern Estonia. Okay, so America has troops on the borders of Russia, which, you know, I've been saying that, but I'm pretty sure they're just now making it known. It says a United States infantry company arrived in Estonia this week as part of NATO's effort to bolster the military's bloc eastern border with Russia, the Baltic country's defense ministry has revealed. A statement published in the ministry's website on Friday said that U.S. service members are stationed at Tara base in the town of Beru, some 20 kilometers from the Russian border. Commenting on the U.S. service members' arrival, Colonel Matti Tekepu, the commander of the 2nd Infantry Brigade of the Estonian Defense Forces, said he expects to be able to integrate our allies on a brigade level and gain an additional maneuver unit. Colonel Richard Ekena, U.S. 1st Infantry Division Artillery Commander, said American troops are excited to be in Estonia and look forward to working shoulder to shoulder along our allies. I'm pretty sure they're not excited. They're just saying that. I mean, come on. We're talking about American troops here, man. How the hell are they excited to be in Estonia? Now that definitely sounds like some propaganda. The statement added that Washington is also expected to deploy HIMARS platoon to Estonia along with associated command and control equipment and systems. Defense Minister Hannu Pevkur said this would allow Estonian troops to learn the ropes of operating the multiple launch rocket systems before it receives its own HIMARS unit by 2025. Their inward thought is that their kingdoms shall continue forever and their houses to many generations. There's no guarantee America is going to make it to 2025, man. 2024 could be the year, man. Lord's will. Now, I'm hoping for it. But the ministry said, well, I mean, this year could be the year. I mean, this has been a pretty mild winter. Okay, the ministry said that the arrival of U.S. service members would be proof of Washington's and Tallinn's shared values and interests and would serve to illustrate the excellent defense and security relations between the two nations. Military officials in Tallinn put the need for the increased NATO presence in the countries down to a deteriorating security environment in Europe to Russia's unprovoked aggressions in Ukraine. Moscow, in turn, has repeatedly condemned the buildup of the alliance forces on its borders and the fueling of arms into Ukraine, saying this will only prolong the conflict without changing the outcome. Beautiful. So, let's get that in Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. Okay? Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, right? But the end is not yet. So you're going to hear of wars and rumors of wars, right? And what are you seeing here? You're hearing rumors of the United States deploying troops near the Russian border to join an alliance with their NATO allies. So we're hearing of wars and rumors of wars. But Luke 21:9, but when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, For these things must come to pass, but the end is not by and by. Now let's go to Isaiah chapter 13, verse 17, because the Lord is stirring up Russia against the United States of America. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. So the Lord is stirring up the Medes, the modern day Medes, which are the Russians, against who? The United States of America. So the Lord is stirring up the modern day Medes, which are the Russians, against the United States of America. Okay, we read it down here. Basically, Moscow, which is a part of Russia, condemned the buildup of U.S. troops near their borders, while also fueling or sending arms to Ukraine to aid in their combat against Russia. So the Lord is stirring up the Medes against Russia. The Lord is stirring up the Medes, which is Russia, against the United States of America. Because, if you notice, Russia hardly has anything to say about NATO. Their main focus is on the United States of America, because here it is, NATO has been building up, allies on their borders, but Russia hasn't really been saying anything to NATO, and that's the spirit, because during World War III, what's going to happen? NATO is going to turn on the United States of America and join forces with Russia anyway. So it's the spirit that Russia hardly has anything to say about NATO. It's the United States of America that's the main problem when it comes to this whole Ukraine conflict, right? So Russia's main focus is on the United States of America. But with that, I'm going to say shalom. It's on to the next one.